Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. And I'm also sending out a prayer that you don't get, that I don't get overly trolled for today's message. This is about vacations. And I know all of us right now go, oh, man, would I love a vacation. And I know most of us are not going on a vacation anytime soon, but maybe, just maybe, as we inch closer to the summer, sometime in the next, half a year, we get a chance to have a day off, a week off, doing something in relationship to what a vacation is all about. A Sabbath, a sabbatical, a stepping back, going from the human doing to the human being. Yes, wouldn't that be awesome? And there's a lot of good research to say, whether it's an afternoon, whether it's a week, whether it's somewhere in between, us just setting the intention to not be doing our normal world, but moving into a world of, as the Danish say, hygge, H-Y-G-G-E, which is just allowing, being, presence, just putting your guard down and being human, okay? What is in store for us when we take a vacation? Yes, and we're now defining vacation in all kinds of wonderful varieties, but this is really interesting. The study that was done during the summer just before the pandemic. But it still holds true because they said this is about real vacations, but also a real vacation can be staying home. It could be taking a weekend. It can literally be taking an afternoon with the kind of intention that you're really just going to allow yourself to be. And here's what happens. This is really interesting. After a vacation, we see an increase in basal metabolic activity, meaning that we're more efficient with burning fat and burning calories because we literally took some time off. We weren't exercising, we were just being. And there's a whole sort of cascade around this with cortisol and stress hormones and inflammation. But when we lower those things, our BMI goes up. And as simple as an afternoon of relaxation can help do that. And this is really interesting. All does, as well as the circumference of our waist. Now, that's pretty awesome, right? If you got some more I was going to say some more muffin. I want to say that. Some more energy around there that you want to work on. And I'll leave it there. It's not a judgment. That's just a discernment. We all have different degrees of work that we're doing, mostly internally. But the internal work of stress can show up on the outside with greater metabolic activity. And let's just be really clear. The stronger our metabolism, the stronger all parts of our life are. Emotionally, spiritually, physiologically. We are just better when energy is moving through us, in us, and as us. Let's just go with that. Number 2, this was interesting. When we don't take time off, there's an absolute increase in our risk for heart attacks and issues with our heart. Now that is sort of like, well, of course there is. Yes, of course there is, but specifically directed to our heart attacks. So this is something we can hopefully incorporate. Maybe it's an afternoon every week. Maybe it's a full day a week. Maybe it's a whole weekend. Maybe it's at night, not doing anything online, not doing anything with television, but just being, like reading, relaxing, being with a loved one, whatever the case may be. This is directly impacting our hearts. Yes, everything related to stress is helped with this. Everything. And a particular shout out to what it is, maybe not a shout out, a whisper out, a conversation out. This past experience of a year and a half has had such an impact, a dramatic impact on our emotional well-being. And in particular, we've kind of normalized a new level of stress. And this new level of stress is up here, where we're chronically inflamed. We're chronically seeing levels of different stress hormones, just where they used to be here and we'd have spikes now and then because of life, just normal life. We kind of went up here. And now we're up here just kind of keeping our guard up, waiting for the next terrible thing to happen. We've kind of conditioned ourselves to be ready for something bad. When we give ourselves permission to let go of having our vigilant opportunity engaged and just simply allow ourselves to just put our guard down, stress hormones go down with that. And with that, an emotional resilience is built, more positivity is built, more opportunity to see ourselves with love and others with love. That's awesome. This is interesting. There was an 80% increase in sexual activity, meaning that if you have a partner, awesome. And, if that's something there could be more opportunity for with you and whoever, that's fantastic, right? I mean, I think about this in a relationship of nearly 30 years with my wife. I'm going, yeah, when you're just kind of pushing in your life and you're going, yeah, you know, it'd be wonderful. It's just to kind of step away and remember, I love you and I want to be intimate with you. And enough on that. We just know that sexual desire and libido and availability decreases under stress. And we're just grinding shouldn't say that. When we're just going hard, when we're just moving along in our day and just working very, very much all the time. There, I'm just trying to find my way through that. That is an awesome opportunity for helping ourselves to lose the drive. And if we want to find more drive, we have to let go of driving. That's awesome. And that's a beautiful thing. Number 5, our sleep. Of course, it's going to be impacted beneficially now during the experience of the time away, day, week, whatever. And in the future, it can impact us upwards of 3 to 6 weeks. So that's amazing. Smaller waste, less heart attacks, emotional resilience going up and positivity increasing, more sex, and better sleep. Love that. So, whether it's going to be an afternoon, a staycation, really, truly time away sometime later this year, amazing. Amazing to look forward to that. Hopefully, that is something we can all experience. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it? So with that, much love, all blessings. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.